Hello everybody, my name is Stupid Ninja, and today I'm going to show you how to build my mini LEGO Bumblebee movie, Cliffjumper. Minor spoilers for the Bumblebee movie, but most of you have probably already seen it. Cliffjumper was hardly in the movie at all, but played a huge role in setting up the villain's shatter and dropkick. Personally, I think he looked awesome, and the design for his head was spot on. Exactly how it looked in the original cartoon, and exactly how most people remember it. Now that brief intro is out of the way, first I will show you some comparisons to my other stuff in vehicle mode, then I will show you how to transform him, then I'll get into some more comparisons in robot mode, and lastly I will show you guys how to build this guy. So let's get right into those vehicle mode comparisons. So let's just set this guy off to the side. First, here is Cliffjumper compared to Bumblebee, and I know we didn't actually see Cliffjumper's vehicle mode in the movie, so I just made a Cybertronian version of this. You can see how it's basically a reversed version of Bumblebee, so pretty cool. There's that. Here is Cliffjumper compared to Optimus Prime, so just a nice comparison there. Here he is in his vehicle mode compared to a minifigure, which I forgot to do a minifigure comparison in the Shockwave video. So, kind of sad about that, but whoops. Now that we're done with that, I can show you guys how to transform Cliffjumper. And it is very, very similar to Bumblebee with some minor changes that I think make this guy a little bit better than Bumblebee in some ways. But, yeah, without further ado, let's get right into that. So, first thing you're going to want to do is obviously just take these legs and just pull those out. You can split them a little bit. Just to give them a little bit of distance, differentiate them a little bit, just like that. Now you're going to want to take this panel, rotate it around, then just kind of shift it in. Now the arms actually move out this time, so that's pretty cool. But in order to do that, I needed some space for the chest, so the chest is kind of wonky, but that's fine. So now you're just going to take this entire piece here, rotate it to the front, and then this cheese wedge, right there, that cheese slope, should fit nicely on top of this plate. Just like that. And there you have Cliffjumper in his robot mode. You can rotate his head around, but I think this gives him more of that crest look that he had, because he had one of those crests on his head, and so I feel like this helps convey that a little bit better. So yeah, this is Cliffjumper in his robot mode, and he is very, very, very simple. Just a nice, simple little robot. Very easy to build, very sturdy. He actually looks like Cliffjumper, which I really think is cool. He does have a bit of a hunchback there, but, I mean, it keeps him balanced a little bit better than Bumblebee, so, yeah, I think he is a bit shorter than Bumblebee, but we'll get to that in a second. So as you can see, his arms actually do move out this time, instead of just forward and back. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. He can get some better poses there, which is really cool. His legs don't move out. They just move forward and back. His legs are just exactly the same. I do like the more detail, though. The separation of the color looks a lot better on this guy than it did for Bumblebee. You got the gray there for the stomach, and then a little piece of red there for the crotch plate. I think that looks good. You can use red 1x3s here instead of the gray, but I liked the contrast in robot mode, so I kept it the way it is. And these were originally gray as well, but I switched them out to black because I think it looked better in vehicle mode. It conveyed more of a windshield, I guess, than the gray did, so I just switched that out. And of course, he has the wheels all over the place. But yeah, that's basically all there is for his robot mode, so now we can get into some comparisons again, and then I will finally show you how to build him. So yeah, just set him off to the side. And first of all, here he is compared to a minifigure. So, a bit taller than a minifigure, but still very small on his own. So. Now here is Cliffjumper compared to Bumblebee from the same movie. And in the movie, Bumblebee and Cliffjumper had identical bodies. They both looked exactly the same, but as you can see here, Cliffjumper is a bit shorter than Bumblebee and has a completely different look. I actually think Cliffjumper is more accurate to how Bumblebee looked in the movie than this Bumblebee here. Yeah, I do really like this Bumblebee still. I really like how he came out. I like the classic arms and everything, but I don't know, this Cliffjumper is just more enjoyable to play around with than this Bumblebee is because he's just so stiff and can only do basically what a minifigure could do. So now here is Cliffjumper compared to Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie, as we did not see Cliffjumper next to Optimus. I don't know if this is accurate or not, but guessing based on Bumblebee's scale, this is not accurate, as Bumblebee was half the size of Optimus in that movie, and this Bumblebee is, since he's a little bit taller, he is more scale accurate with Prime than Cliffjumper is. But yeah, thought I'd show that. Anyway, here's Cliffjumper compared to Soundwave, and yeah, he's massive. And finally, here is Cliffjumper compared to the new edition, Shockwave. Those guys look great together. These are the two I built most recently, and then I'm working on another guy from the Bumblebee movie as well. And I will be working my way up to Shatter and Dropkick. They are triple changers, so it's going to be a lot more complicated than just building something like this guy, which I had a lot of fun building this Cliffjumper. Now that all those comparisons are out of the way and all the detail talk, we can get into how to build this guy. And he is very, very simple, so let's just get right into that. Here are all the pieces sort of taken apart right there. You can kind of see that. Get everything you need. Now we can just start building. So for the hip section, it's just a Travis brick and a T-bar, just right in the side of the Travis brick like that. Then obviously red piece here goes across like that. Then you got the legs, which are just 1x3 clips with a 1x1 on the side, or on the bottom right there, and then just a 1x2 plate across the top. So you just want to make 2 of those, pop those right on right there, just like that. Now we can move on to the body section, which is yet another Travis brick of your choice, and then just cheese slope stud for the head, pretty normal for my builds. 1x3 with a piece right in the middle there to just separate those 2 studs, and then just a 1x1 right there, again for enough room for the arms for opposability. So that is the body. Actually, to finish it off, you need a cheese slope right on the bottom there, and that is the body. Now to connect these 2 things, you can just take 2 1x4 hinge pieces. You'll just want to put just a 1x1 there and then a 1x1 there with a stud on top, and that will just pop on right here, just like that. Then you can take this side, that will go in right there like that, so you get that look. And then for the other side, same thing, just like that. Then you can just kind of move that around as you so please. And then the arms, obviously a 1x3 clip with a stud for the wheel, and a 1x1 right there. You can use a red clip instead of a gray clip, but anyway, that'll pop together, and that will just go on right there, right on that end. And so then you should have that 1x3 look for the wheels, where the back ones are a little bit wider than the front. So same thing for the other arm, just pop that in there, and there you have that. There is Cliffjumper back in his vehicle mode, and that is pretty much all there is to this guy. As I'm trying to put a little more effort into the stuff on MocHub currently, if you want to see this guy on MocHub, make sure to tell me in the comments or vote in the poll up there. If you don't know, MocHub is just a place where you can actually buy the stuff I build. It's not coming directly from me, but they are my designs, and I think it's a pretty cool way to just expand mock building as a whole. If you liked this build, and if you built it yourself, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe for more stuff like this. Also, don't forget to check out my MocHub page. I do have some stuff that you can buy currently. It's those double packs with 2 of each build, which is pretty cool. As well as some stuff that I'm working on uploading. And that is pretty much everything I have to say. If you have any suggestions for future builds, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I will definitely consider. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.